Hello to all the watchers and listeners. Seems like it's been quite some time, but we are back. Welcome to Team Apex Plays the Marvel Multiverse RPG. Uh, we are in season two, and we're getting close to the finale of it. So, last time we checked in, the benefactors and the gifted were having a meeting, talking about the many different issues that the gifted are having, per usual, and many different issues were addressed, and a mission was set out, a multi-tiered mission involving Modoc, Shield, uh, and the gifted, trying to figure out a way to not only get some arms deals started, but also to get some pardons for the villainous members of the team. So obviously, pretty big deal. Uh, the gifted were split up into different teams for this mission. What we're going to check in on in today is the part of the team that is stuck at the headquarters on monitor duty due to recent invasion. So, uh, as we head into the scene for this episode, uh, Gray Lion, Deadeye, and Remedy are in the communications room, uh, probably bored out of their mind, checking the monitors. And Hayes is on patrol in the building. So we're just going to go into the scene and see what they're talking about. As we head into the communications room, we see that Gray Lion is basically taking the lead, looking at the many different rooms on the monitors. There are monitors all over this communication room. Looks pretty high tech, but it also looks pretty sleek and modern and somewhat minimal. Uh, Looking around the room, you can see whatever you want to see. Pretty much everything is viewable except the restricted areas of the building. Remedy is sitting there playing with her fingernails, not really engaged per usual. Dexter is doing quarter toss tricks, uh, and he just looks at you and says, "Man, I am so bored. How
Well,
long are we supposed to be doing this?"
a couple more hours. You just got to get used to it, man. Check a monitor, flip a coin, look at a few more monitors, you know, flip another coin. Uh, Kind of like a job you got to do with Shield, so I'm somewhat used to it. Not my favorite thing, and I'm bored too, but
We haven't really had much time to talk. What is it like being a Shield agent?
you get to know stuff. There's always a language you could learn, weapons you could clean, chores you could do. It's a military thing. You get time off, you have fun. Your time off seems like it goes very fast, or you sleep. I really don't have much in terms of family, so I kind of always stuck around Shield headquarters. Uh, you follow orders, you do training, military stuff.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool. What made you decide to want to come here?
I figured it was something more than what I had. I had a pretty cool director, and he let me tinker around with some of the stuff we captured and had from old Shield missions. And from there, when I had some free time, I decided to pretend to be a superhero. It works.
Pretend?
Uh,
Pretend? Is that what we're doing?
it doesn't look like we're doing it now. I just ran around the base wherever we were wherever my little apartment was, and fought crime there. But then somehow the benefactors, which I don't know how, got wind of me, sent me the invite, and I decided, hey, seemed like it might be fun. If this is something bad, I'll just let the boss know.
Well, that's interesting. I don't even know how they found me either. I've been off the radar for years. I don't even I don't have any parents. Bullseye took care of that. I don't have a home. I've been on the streets. I don't even know how they know I exist.
Hmm. You know what? Maybe that was a question we need to address next meeting.
I doubt they're gonna even answer that for real. To be honest, I'm just happy to have a I almost say it's safe, but I don't know if I should say that at this point. But a somewhat safe place to stay. I get to eat every day. That's pretty cool. I'm warm, and now I have a little money in my pockets that I can't throw. That's why that's why I got out of quarters, by the way. I used to do tricks on the street to get whatever money I could. And I guess my little talents for accuracy was so amazing that I didn't even really need all the quarters that I collected to eat. So I use them for weapons.
Oh wow. Well, it seems like despite how much you hate them, you inherited something that seemed to benefit you.
That's the thing. I don't even know if I hate them. I'm just confused. I don't know why he killed my mother. I don't even really know if he is my father. He just came in one day, killed her like she was some expendable cattle or something, and just walked out. Why didn't he kill me too?
Hmm.
I just need to find him.
Well, if we can leave, you got my help. In fact, next time I talk to the director, I'll see if she's willing to give you a lead, or if we even know anything about his whereabouts.
I've been so focused on just being here and being happy to be here that I haven't even really worried about it that much. Paladin told me he has a lead and we're just waiting for the right time to check it. So I don't know. I guess it just is what it is. But there is kind of something that's been on my mind. And since I have I kind of feel like we're the only three people in the crew that are trying to be heroes. Based on what we've been doing, do you really think we're the good guys?
Hmm. Uh, this feels like a thing where there's going to be a lot of gray area, no pun intended, uh, or a lot of back and forth. Having to take up a villain persona, it hasn't always sat well with me, but so far, other than taking out, helping out Hinch's guys and uh, taking out the OG, I it hasn't been too bad.
Yeah, that's been on my mind a lot. That really bothers me. I know
We're sharing feelings. You want to join?
she looks up at you and she looks back down and says, obviously not. Then there's a An announcement comes over the speaker, and you hear Power Broker's voice come through, and he says, "Remedy, I need you in the lab as soon as possible." And she hops up, like, "Thank goodness, I'm not trying to go down this origin reveal conversation lane any longer. See you guys later. Let me know if you see anything on the monitor."
Oh, sure. See you later.
So Remedy walks out. Uh, Dexter says, "Man, what do you think about Remedy?"
Uh, she went from the teenager that like she couldn't stand herself to the teenager that's too good for the world. I don't know. She seems cool with I'm forgetting names now. She seems cool with Slate and Curie, but you know, I know she hates Hinch and Mainline.
I
Mainline,
mean,
I understand. Hinch, I guess he's guilty by association.
no, Hinch is annoying. I can understand why. I don't know if she hates him. I don't think she likes being volunteered. I think there's something going on that she's dealt with that she doesn't like it when people don't request things instead of almost trying to force her to do something.
I kind of picked up on that back at the meeting. I thought I was being respectful by prefacing my idea for her help with gaining permission from her and Power Broker, but she seemed to take offense to it anyway. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
You never know what people have been through, man.
But speaking of Slate and Kiri, they don't appear to you to be more wanting to be on the hero side.
Well, Slate does. Kiri is kind of hard to figure out. She's a ninja and a thieves guild member, and now she's a spider person. I don't know what Kiri is, and I don't know if she knows what she is.
Hmm.
Kiri chimes in over the speaker like, "I heard that.
Oh, uh,
Just reporting in. Everything looks fine here
yeah,
in the
nothing on the camera
area."
so far. Ahead of you, behind you, above you, below you. You just gotta do precautionary stuff now.
Yeah, use the private party feature if you guys are going to be talking about people.
Well, hey, we didn't say anything that was already unknown or that nobody already feelings that nobody made known out loud. But we'll take that under consideration.
Yeah. Anyway, do a vigilance check.
11 plus. You know what? I forgot to grab my papers.
Gotta have your papers ready, man.
These aren't even mine that I kept up with right here.
While you're figuring that out, I'm gonna roll a vigilance check for Deadeye as well.
Is this the one right? 14. Oh, no, wait, no. Yeah. 14.
Okay. Um, out of the corner of your eye, you catch some movement near the training center area that is clearly not Kiri,
You said which area?
the training center area. And Dexter catches this too. And he jumps up and says, "You got to be kidding me." And he runs out of the room, training center, I mean, out of the communications room without saying anything to you.
Wait, where are you going? What did you see? Say, tell me something.
He says, "I got to handle this on my own."
I'm still watching the monitor, so if you get in trouble, I'll know. Just know I'll be on my way.
But somebody's got to stay in the monitor room.
I'll be sending Curie then.
All right. So
If you don't
while
want
you're,
nobody there, just make sure you can handle it.
he says, "Come on, man, you know me.
Oh, I do.
Let's just say that what we were talking about, I might be about to get some answers."
All right.
Um, so Dexter runs out. You see him on the monitor running down the hallway, going to the stair area. Uh, the communication center is in the second floor. The training center is on the third floor. So it won't be taking too long for him to get up there. Um, as this is happening, the door to the communications room opens, and a man that looks somewhat like a, well, let's just put it flat out there. It's a guy that has a phone oriented costume. He walks into the
Wait,
room.
foam or phone?
Phone, telephone. It's
A telephone
it's a purple
oriented
and
costume.
green. It's a purple and green costume. The helmet is like a giant old school telephone, like somebody hung the phone up on top of his head. And he walks
Are we
in.
going to are we going to the tick or is this a
This
Power Ranger villain?
roll. We gonna do a history check. You get an edge because you're a shield agent. Uh, go ahead and roll logic check.
Ugh.
You're gonna have, you're gonna have to roll pretty high to know who this dude is.
All right. I don't think that's happening, but let me see my logic. Yeah.
You got
12.
an, you, you got an edge. If you roll it, you can re-roll your lowest dice.
All right. Yeah, which I will. Doggone it. 17.
That'll work. So this person that just came in is the phone ranger. Uh, you know from checking your files that this is a guy that decided he wanted to be a superhero one day because he's got like super special skills, uh, hacking phones and doing other things with digital and analog technology. And his first mission, he got shot in the head by Scourge, but survived. During the Civil War, he joined the resistance team, got arrested, and was released and started working for the Avengers Emergency Response Squad. So he is a hero, but he's mostly been doing like emergency damage control situations. He's not really somebody that would be out in the field. So him, first of all, him being here makes no sense. And on top of him being here making no sense, him being here makes no sense. And the person behind him walks in and says, "All right, go ahead and get started. I'll handle any resistance." And he starts to grow and mutate. And you see horns grow on the side of hit on each side of his head. Go ahead and roll to see who this is. You don't have to hit as high a mark for this one.
It's not Satan, is it?
Let's hope not. I don't think he's in the database.
Let's.
The son of Satan is in there.
11.
All right, that's cool. So this is Mr. William Torrance, also known as the Man Bull, a low level, but somebody that should be taken seriously, criminal. Why these guys are here and how they even got here, you have no idea. Roll for initiative.
Uh, 12.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, all right. Good boy. This is about to get interesting. Okay, so it's the man bull's turn. He immediately just starts a full-on dash towards you while you're sitting in the chair close to the monitors. And he is going to attempt to ram you. You're still sitting down. This catches you off guard, but you're good. Nothing. By the way, what costume are you wearing? Should ask
More
you
than
this.
likely, I'd be wearing the Gray Lion costume.
All right, you're wearing Gray Lion. You're Gray Lion today. All right. So,
You didn't get enough of Direwolf last episode.
hey man, I know I joked about that suit getting on my nerves, but you know I love that suit. It just causes complications. All right. So, oof, all right. So Manbull charges at you. He's rolling with an edge for using this reaction on the ram attack because that's what he does. He's a bull. Steam coming out of his nose and everything. Um, oof, that was a good roll. Does a 17 hit you?
Oh no.
Melee. All right. Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Let's see. Don't I? Well, is that a full 17 or is that with the
That's a full 17. That's 17 towards your melee defense.
hits?
Okay. And you have a damage reduction of what on that suit? I don't remember.
Yes, 32.
Okay. So he's gonna do 9 points of damage to you. Um, because it's a ram, he's also gonna do a point of damage to himself. Uh, he says, man, just hurry up and get started. And that's what Phone Ranger does. It's his turn. He's just gonna just stroll up over to the monitor, and you see him pulling out you see some type of weird cords and devices coming out of his suit, and he's gonna attempt machine telepathy on the communication center, and he is definitely going to hit. Um, you can't really tell exactly what's happening, but he is taking control of the monitoring situations, the communication situations, and he just does a thumbs up to Manbull. It's on you.
Um, yeah. Can I
You can say whatever you want to say in combat.
where the heck did you two come from, I'm going to shoot at Telephone Man.
Okay. Uh, all right. Go ahead. I'm gonna say that no, it's cool. It was just a straight up ram. You ain't take too much damage. Go ahead.
Wow. All right, let's see here. 11.
Yep, that's gonna hit. Cool. What's your damage multiplier?
Uh, 5.
And what did you roll on your marble die?
1.
That would be a perfect success. I mean, a fantastic success if you rolled a one.
You know what? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. I did forget that point.
Oh boy. Okay, so hmm. So this is what's gonna happen. Man Bull is going to interpose and take the hit. Um, so when you raise up the shoot, Man Bull is gonna dive in front of the bullet. And let's see, it's gonna be a damage reduction of one, so it's gonna be four, and 4 times 6 is 24. What's your agility score?
My agility score is 4.
Okay. So Man Bull is going to take 28 points of damage. Um, yeah, so he dives in front of the bullets, takes the shot. He says, "Man, I need you to whatever it is you're doing, I need you to make sure you maintain it and get it together." And he immediately gets back up and looks back towards you again. Um, and realizing that ram didn't do too much damage, he's thinking about trying another tactic. So he runs up to you and he is going to try a smash on you. Now, smash, it's crazy that we have not done so many of these battles. He's going to pay as much focus as he can to put into this attack. He's going to try to basically axe handle smash you. He's a rank two, so he can spend 10 focus in total. That's what he's going to do. He's going to spend 10 focus in total. Go ahead and roll for melee attack. Would a 13 hit you?
In melee?
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. So he puts all of his force into trying to smash you to pieces, and you just dodge out the way, and he stumbles off balance as he swings at you. So it's Phone Ranger's turn, and he looks at you and he says, "We're just here to make sure that everything is on the up and up. I don't know who you are, but I've heard a lot of bad things about you guys. That's why I'm here. I want to do something good." And he's going to reinforce whatever he did. So his control over the system is getting even more powerful. And it's on you.
All right. How far away is he from me?
Not I mean it's a big communications room, but if you can definitely get 25 feet away, get 25 feet to him to get to him.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and what's uh lunge at him, or I'll move to him,
Okay.
and
And
I'll do a hit and run.
you will do a hit and run with your claws.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll for melee attack.
Let's see, 5, 9, five. That would be 14.
Yeah, that would be a hit. Except yeah, that's gonna be a hit. You got him. So I need to know where you're gonna end up after you do the hit and run, and I need to know what the marble die and the yeah, all that good stuff.
I'm going to move about 3 spaces away from him.
Towards Manbull
I'm
or
sorry. If he's on the console,
yeah, he's at the
I will be
console.
moving 3 spaces behind where he's standing.
Okay. So that kind of puts you in between him and Manbull. Uh, where'd you roll on your marble die?
3,
And your melee damage multiplier is what?
4.
All right, so he's got damage reduction one. His costume is armored. So uh, three times three is nine. What's your melee ability score again?
4.
All right, so you're doing 13 points of damage.
Mm.
So you go ahead and charge at him,
Don't
and
I ignore 1 point of the energy clause? Ignore 1 point of a melee of damage resistance.
you're right. You got to remind me. Try to remind me before I calculate next time.
My bad.
So it's actually going to be uh 12. You said your ability score is three.
For melee,
Yeah,
4.
four. So you do
Mm-hmm.
16 points of damage.
Yeah. All right, that's
Uh, you slice through him, back up. You see that he's doubled over. Like, man, what kind of claws are those? And he's holding his stomach. You obviously did some damage to him. He said, man, boy, I need you to handle this dude. He said, I'm trying it. So
It's
that's the end of
definitely
the
a
round.
Olay.
That's the end of round two. He's gonna try to smash you again. Pay another 10 focus. He doesn't look like he's getting tired at all. He looks like he can do he his and you know from his file kind of what he is. He's just this dude just a straightforward brawler with a ridiculous amount of stamina, and he's just gonna keep coming at you until one of you guys is out. Um, so he's gonna try to smash you again. This time he's gonna try to just run at you and just try to forearm you in the face as hard as he can, trying to make sure that he's close to Phone Ranger so he can protect him the next time he gets attacked. All right. Is this does a 17 hit? He's rolling well.
He is. And yeah, he got me.
This is a fantastic success. Um, Now I would like to remind you that you have something called karma. You can make him have trouble on his attack if you use a karma.
Um, I will indeed.
Try not to forget that. You got 3 points of karma that happens every time you get a full night's rest. So you're gonna use a karma? That would
I
probably be
will.
a good idea because this is gonna hurt if you don't.
Let's
We,
karma.
so we'll re-roll. And this time he rolls a 10. So does a 15 hit?
It does.
All right, so it still hits, but it's not a fantastic success. So he go ahead and he forearms you dead in the face. Damage reduction is gonna cut down the amount of damage he's doing. Um, Cuts it down a lot. He's doing 7 points of damage to you, but he's not taking any damage back from his on his own. Uh, it's your turn. I'm sorry, no, it's Phone Ranger's turn. Phone Ranger is just going to try to show to keep maintain control of you guys' communication system. Uh, and he's gaining even more control. You can't really tell exactly what he's doing, what his gadgets do. I'm gonna have you roll a vigilance check with trouble.
Vigilance with trouble. That's 10. So I got to re-roll my highest, or
You got to re-roll your highest dice.
man, that worked.
You're working
Basically
your
a nine.
favor.
Nine.
Okay. So you catch a glimpse of these things taking place on their monitors. Um, you see, um, because this is all of this is taking place. It's only been like maybe 30 seconds that's passed since Dexter left. You see Dexter running into towards the training center area. Um, you don't yet see what he was talking about. Okay. Um, in the armory area, uh, what you see is crazy to you. You see that Kiri is engaged in a fight with two people that you have never laid your eyes on before. You can't really make out too much details, but these guys seem to be very big and muscular, and like they kind of move like blurs. And you see Kiri is in a bad way. She is trying to fight on both back as possible. It seems like she's trying to communicate, but it seems like whatever the phone ranger is doing is keeping something off in the building. And as you're watching the monitor, you see one of these guys plunge what looks like to be a chain with a hook on it into her chest.
Hmm.
Your reaction?
Uh, I look at the monitors, oh, and I see all this, and oh crap, I got to end this and get down to Curie.
Okay.
uh,
Uh,
can I send a signal out to? Okay, do I know who else is in the building?
well, most of the people, most of the rest of the team, other than who I listed, are all out handling their parts of the mission. And you're aware that the power broker is in the building. Uh, you assume Arcade is in the building, but throughout the day, you have not really had any contact with pretty much anybody else. Uh, Ezekiel might be in the building, but he doesn't really come out too much. So if he's here, you don't know.
Okay, can I call Remedy and have her get to the armory?
Um, Unfortunately, it seems like your communication system is not capable of operating right now. Roll another vigilance check.
14.
You notice that when this weapon was plunged into Kiri's chest, that the phone ranger's reaction was a reaction of horror. He may or may not be completely aware of what's happening here.
Was that more than what you expected to happen?
Uh, he looks like he's about to respond, and Manbull says, "You need to focus on me. Just do your job." He
I'll
doesn't say
focus
any.
on.
Doesn't say anything. It's your turn.
You don't tell me what to do, horny boy. I'm going to. I am going to do another hit and run on Phone Ranger.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
So I'll move the three spaces back over. All right. I want to use another karma.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8 on the dice.
You would need to, yeah, you would. Well, on the dice. Okay, did you add your melee score to it?
Let's see. Who was it again? I come out at 13.
Okay, that would be a hit. And Manbull is going to interpose again. He's going to step in front of him. He says, "What is it that you don't understand?"
He's faster
Um,
than me to get in front of me.
he's close enough that he can block the attack. He can take the attack. He's using interpose.
Right. I got it.
So what did you roll? What
Uh, you said what?
did you roll on the marble die?
4.
All right. So that's going to be four.
4 times 4 plus 3 plus 4.
Yep, that's what that is. That's gonna,
Minus. He's got what? 32.
yeah, he's got sturdy one. So actually, yeah, he's not resisting anything. So that's going to be 20 points of damage. Uh, this time when you claw through him, when he steps in front of you, claw through him. Are you backing up from him, or are you going past him?
I'm gonna try to go past him.
All right, so you go ahead and you plunge your claws into his abdomen and slice through and go past him a few spaces. And this time he lets out a muffled grunt like "Urgh, urgh." You have started to do significant damage to him. Uh, that's going to end the round. Uh, Manbull's turn again. He's getting upset. He's gonna try to grapple you. He runs towards you. He's gonna try to grapple you. Ooh. Uh-oh. So this is going to be a fantastic success. Do you want to use a karma? This dude is rolling crazy right now.
Um,
You have two karma left. Do you want to use one?
yeah, let's go.
All right. Wise choice, my friend. Uh, so let's see. That's going to be one turn. Five. So he's doing 8 points of damage to you.
8 points.
No, I'm sorry. He's just grappling you. He would have been doing damage. I forgot. He would have been doing damage. You have an opportunity to try to break this grapple with a reaction.
You said with a reaction.
Yes, you can react to a grapple with an escape if it's successful.
All right. Let's.
So you're going to have to beat a high number, 6, 7. You gotta be this. You gotta match a 16 at least.
And that's on melee.
Yep.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
What did you get?
I rolled. Let me see, eight. Was it 13? Nope.
13.
Yeah, 13. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the grapple was successful. He just runs at you,
Wait, wait. Oh,
grab you.
sorry. Hold on, hold on.
Mhm.
My bad. I just realized. I'm sorry. I got a fantastic success myself.
You rolled a one.
I rolled a one on the marble die.
Okay. All right. Cool. So he tries to grapple you. Now you have a stunt based off of an escape, a grapple escape. Would you like to pay five and use that?
Oh, most definitely. I ain't had a chance to do that in a while or ever.
Well, you did the first time, obviously. All right. So
You said I paid five.
yeah, you got to pay five focus. What type of grapple would you like to do? You're gonna reverse a. You're gonna reverse his grapple. Do a grapple of your own. He's gonna be pinned and he's gonna take some damage. Which, by the way, you have to roll to determine that.
Okay. I will slip down. I'm gonna hook him by the knee, and are you familiar with the dragon screw leg whip?
I am.
I will do a dragon screw leg whip.
All right. So he tries to grapple you. You're able to use leverage, dip down, grab his leg, uh, basically dive to the floor using your momentum to screw his leg from under him and toss him. But you're also able to hold on to his leg and lock him in a leg lock after you toss him. Pretty impressive maneuver. Go ahead and roll for damage, a melee attack.
Got a fantastic success again,
Oh,
and
oh, the stun I'm about to give you for this after this episode is gonna be super fun.
7 plus 5, 12.
We're just rolling for damage. We're not rolling for
Oh,
success.
not just
The
rolling for damage. Okay,
damage is gonna be automatic.
so that would be what, 6 times 4 plus 4?
So yeah, it's gonna be six times four. Well, you're not using your claw, so damage reduction is gonna matter today, this for this one. So it's gonna be 18, 22, double damage for that. So this is what happens. So after you lock them in, you use your leverage and pull back on his leg and snap it. And the resulting damage, he passes out. He's down.
Sorry about that, bully. But you asked for this fight.
Uh, he doesn't say anything because he's knocked out. The phone ranger looks at you and he says, "Wait, wait, 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 wait.
You
I'm
better
just doing,
talk quick.
I'm just doing my job here, man. I don't, I heard you guys were killers. I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do and make a little money doing it.
Really? Okay, well, consider this an occupational hazard.
Roll a vigilance check." And he said, "While you're doing," he says, "Look, man, I'll restore your communications. I'll start. It's gonna take some time because I really jacked everything up, but I can start. Where you want me to give you access to first, man?
I rolled an 11 on that.
Where you want me to give you access to first?
I need to see what's going on in the armory. and give me the communications back. One of my teammates is down.
It's gonna take some time.
To
He
just
started
to just
started
restore.
a I can't explain how my bugs work, man. Okay, I just bear with me here. So you rolled an 11. Um, while he's restoring things to the armory, you see that Kiri is down, gaping wound in her chest. Whatever was in there with her, they're not in there anymore. And actually, you can see that they have gone, whoever those guys were, they move extremely fast. They may have some type of super speed. They have made their way to the laboratory. Meanwhile, the phone ranger has restored communications with the monitor area. And you hear Dexter, you hear some fighting going on in there. Um, and Dexter says, you can hear Dexter talking to whoever he's talking to. And he says, I just need to understand why you did it. And you hear laughter. And on the monitor, you can see that this is Bullseye. And Bullseye says, I don't owe any explanations to any cheap knockoffs. And the battle that you're witnessing in that room is amazing, as these two are basically shooting down each other's weapons as they're thrown at each other. And they're trying all types of tricks and angles to try to get an edge on each other, but they're just dodging out of each other's attacks. Dexter is knocking down thrown knives out of the air with quarters while ricocheting them off of so that the angles are off. And Bullseye is doing the same thing. So they are not really touching each other. They kind of look like they're having fun, but Dexter looks distressed. And what happens is Bullseye pulls out a pistol, aims it at Dexter, who, while he ducks, he loses track of Bullseye's other hand, and Bullseye throws a knife, and it goes straight through Dexter's left eye. Reaction.
It goes from wow, this is cool, amazement, to utter shock. Uh, like, yeah, I realize everything's kind of falling apart, and I got this guy here. Um, I need to get out of the room, and what does how bad does Kiri look right now?
Kiri isn't moving at all.
Can I see if she's breathing?
Roll a vigilance check. There's no audio in that room, so all you can go by is visual.
13.
From what you can tell, uh, she doesn't look like she is alive right now. But you can't verify it from here. But you don't really see any rise and fall in the chest or anything like that.
Okay. Uh, which one is closer to me right now, the armory or the
The
training room?
armory and the training room are on the same floor. Um,
Hmm. Okay.
what are you gonna do?
Man. Da-da-da.
Got to make a decision.
Okay.
Put on you.
Um,
Time is of the essence.
all right. I'm headed. I run past. And communications still aren't restored to the lab or anywhere else, right?
Believe it or not, but you can still see what's going on in the lab.
Is anything going on in the lab yet?
Yes,
What's that? Um, Broker and Remedy are in a fight right now.
Power Broker and Remedy are dealing with whoever these two assailants are.
And can I
But
try to attempt to?
I'll let you know what's happening after you make your decision.
All right, I'm headed down to the training area.
To the training area.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head out communications room, and we're gonna switch to the laboratory. Here's what's happening. Um, there are two gentlemen. At the moment, you can't hear what's being said, and I'm not gonna reveal what's being said. But they are just flat out attacking Power Broker and pretty much ignoring Remedy. These guys are extremely fast, and they seem to know exactly who they're dealing with right now. So what they're doing is one guy is attacking with ranged weapons and one guy is attacking with various melee weapons, mostly swords and knives and whatever that hook was that he's plunged into Kiri's chest. And they are attacking the joints of Power Broker's harness. So Power Broker, while this is happening, he realizes what's going on and he seems to know who these guys are. And he says, uh, Remedy, just get out of here. He's like, no, I can't leave you. He says, Remedy, if these guys are here, then everybody else needs more help than I do. Just go. And as she tries to go, she realizes that Murder House is malfunctioning again, and these the doors that you all usually use to go through the base are not accessing what they normally would access anymore. So as this is happening, they eventually take out his harness and he falls flat on his face. And then you hear these two start to talk.
I'm hearing what they say now.
Nope, this is the narrative speaking, telling you what's happening. So one guy, the guy with the guns, looks at the guy with the knives and he says, "All right, Rondell, job well done. We've been looking for you forever, Power Broker." Power Broker says, "Okay, you found me. I told you all I don't want to work for you anymore. I'm done with this." The other guy says, who I'll just go ahead and tell you his name is King. He says, "You know, you don't just get to walk away from the Doomers like that."
You said the Doomers.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Uh, would you like to roll a history check?
Most definitely. All right, I need to re-roll that one. That didn't come out right. Crap. Sorry, my dice tower isn't functioning well.
I'm not going anywhere.
All right. 12.
The Doomers is who Mike Baxter said he works for, if you recall.
Okay. Yeah.
Power Broker says, "What do you want?" The guy says, "Oh, we're just here to check out what you've been working on all of these years." So it looks like you're still doing cloning. but you don't have our DNA to play around with this time. So what are you making? Power broker strains his neck to look up and say, Kiri, you have the power to get out of here, even if the base isn't working. It's time for you to go. And she looks at him. She starts shaking. She's losing her confidence, but she knows she has no chance against these guys. And Kiri just like all of these different energies start lighting up, and it's almost like whatever she needs to do at the moment is possible. So the door to the laboratory opens up, and it looks like this weird void is there. And she just walks through it and gets outside of the room. Where she's going, you don't know. So these guys walk up to Power Broker, and Rondo says, "Should I kill him?" King says, "I guess so." And next thing you know, a giant naked guy jumps out of one of the cloning machines, and he says, "You're gonna have to go through me in order to take him out. That guy saved my life. Name's Kenneth Hale. You can call me Gorilla Man. And we're gonna take a break." Cutting back to the laboratory, we see that uh, naked human Gorilla Man has been revealed. That's who's been in the cloning tank all of this time. Uh, and as Rondo and King turn to focus on him, Power Broker stands up without his harness from behind. So it's about to go down in here. So whatever, for for some reason, Power Broker can move without his harness right now. Uh, Wonder why.
Maybe
So
he.
we're gonna come back to you. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna let those two benefactors handle their business. Um, have I made it down to the level we can train
You
me?
haven't even stepped out of the communication room yet. So what are you doing? You running out of there, right? I'm assuming.
I'm gonna put my gun to a phone ranger's head and say, "How much longer till the comms are back up?"
He says, "Man, listen, I
No
have."
man, listen to me. How much longer till
All
the
right, all
comms
right,
are
all
back
right,
up?
all right, all right, man. I thought, look, I've already recalled my bugs, but it takes time. I 30 seconds. I don't know.
I am going to hunt you down if in 30 seconds these comms are not back up and I can talk to my team. Understand, not all of us are killers, but you'll wish you're dead. Got me?
Okay,
I'm going to push the nuzzle off the side of his head and take off out of the room.
all right. So you walk out of the room. I need you to roll
I
vigilance.
run out of the room.
Right, you run out of the room. Obviously, you're in a hurry. When you get down the hallway, I need you to roll a vigilance check.
God, my rolls are so mediocre. Um,
Well, you have heightened senses, don't you?
I do.
So I believe you have a double edge on these checks, if I'm correct. You need to remember this stuff, sir.
Yeah. I, so with that edge, what does that do? I forgot what the edge
You
does.
get to re-roll your lowest dice, and you have a double edge.
Okay, I will re-roll my lowest,
You can do it twice.
and then I'll re-roll my lowest. Are you freaking kidding me? That was first one. Okay. All right. So now I'm at, but this is a vigilance checks. 11, 14.
All right. So as you roll out, you realize that there's a guy who was standing on the ceiling, taking aim at you, like he was expecting you to come out. Costume is purple with yellow outlining. It's almost like he has like turrets, wrist turrets on his arms. And there's like tubes running up his arms towards his back. There's like a backpack on it. And he's firing this like golden substance at you. Roll an agility. Let's do an agility check. Or you
Yellow substance.
thought this was gonna be easy.
13 plus, you said this is a what check? Agility?
Yep.
Um, 19.
Okay. So as this gold yellow substance comes out at you, you're able to flip and roll and dodge out of the way of it. It lands on the floor, and it looks like some type of sticky substance. Uh, Go ahead and roll a history check with logic,
Uh,
and then roll for initiative.
yeah, of course. Is that's not the dude?
Roll for history check, man.
Okay.
I will tell you who it is.
All right, I need to re-roll because it's hit the floor. All right. I got a 7.
You rolled a seven.
Oh, sorry, 10.
I mean, this guy is well known. One of the villains that is kind of looked at as a joke. Um, Goes by the name of Trapster.
I knew that's who you were. I just couldn't think of his name because I ain't seen his card in so long.
Roll for initiative.
12.
I'm enjoying stressing you out this episode. Okay, yeah. So the Trapster is on the wall, or he's standing on the ceiling. Uh, he starts running towards you. He's gonna try to shoot you with his glue canisters again. We're gonna go ahead and roll an agility check on that.
He's rolling one, or am I rolling one?
It's his turn.
Okay.
With a 13 hit you.
Nope.
All right, so it's a weird angle that this stuff is coming at you from. But you're just agile enough to get out of the way. You can kind of tell that you really don't need to get hit by this stuff. it's it's probably going to function similar to how webbing would function. It's on you.
Um, where is so? Is he? Are we kind of face to face?
I mean, I say it's a decently high ceiling. Probably
Oh,
about
okay.
probably
So I
about
can aim for
you can aim at him if you like. You can shoot at him.
the canisters behind his head. I'll shoot at.
Um, he's on the ceiling and he's running in your direction. So I don't know how you're gonna hit canisters from in front of him. He's about 10 feet away from you, horizontally, but probably about, I'll say the ceiling is about 20 feet. So you're probably about 10 feet away from him vertically as well.
Okay. I'll just fire back.
All right, go ahead and roll for agility and agility attack. Gray line is versatile. Guns, claws.
Dang, if only I could switch those two. Ugh. Uh, what do I have here? Six, 12.
That would not be a hit. Do you want to use your last karma to attempt to get him, or you gonna let it go?
Oh, darn. I know what I should have done. I should not have fired back. Okay. I'm going to let it go.
All right, so you take two shots at him. Um, he just keeps moving. He dodges both of the bullets. His turn again. This time he doesn't move. Uh, he's gonna try a melee attack with his hover disc that is coming from behind you. I'm gonna need you to roll a vigilance check to see if you know this attack is coming or not.
9.
You have a double edge on vigilance checks of this nature,
Okay.
so you suggest you use them. Are you using your non-combat score applying that to this too, or are you applying your combat score to it?
Yeah.
Okay, your vigilance score. You should be applying that
That
to it.
was a horrible roll.
Okay, got you. Well, you got double edge, so go ahead.
All right. I rolled once. Uh,
You don't have to use it, but
oh, I'm using it.
okay, so you're using one. Are you satisfied with your total results now, or you want
Nope.
to do roll? Okay. You only re-rolling one die, your lowest die.
Yeah. I know. It keeps rolling out of the tray.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's better. So now I've got 14. This is an agility.
No, this is vigilance.
This is vigilance. Okay. 17.
All right, so the sensors in your suit pick up on the hover disc coming from behind. It's practically silent, but your suit is able to pick up on the slight hums of the motors inside, whatever is going on, technology is going on inside. But it's coming at you, and as it's coming at you, blades come out from around the side and it's spinning towards you. Um, he's gonna go ahead and roll for melee attack. Ooh, these rolls been crazy. 14, does that hit you?
Right on the head.
Would you like to use your karma? It is another fantastic success.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I've been rolling them like crazy.
Yeah. Um.
That will be your last karma.
Oh, I know.
The benefits of being a hero.
I will. I'll go ahead and use it.
All right. So does a 13 hit?
No.
You got to be kidding me. All right. So you pick up on the spinning disc and you jump right as it's going past you. You're airborne right now, upside down. It's your turn.
I'm gonna pay um five focus to go
Okay.
invisible.
All right. So as you flipping upside down, you just suddenly disappear.
Yep.
Do you move anywhere
I'm
when you
sorry.
land? When you land, do you move anywhere?
Nope.
So you're just gonna stay right in that spot.
You know what? Hmm. He's still on the ceiling too, right?
He's still on the ceiling.
I'll move directly below him. Is it on me? It's on me, right? It's actually my turn, right?
Yeah.
And I'll just shoot directly up.
Well, you can't shoot. You already used your action to go invisible.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I'm
yeah. I guess I gotta.
I'm gonna need you to roll a vigilance check for stealth though, and I'm gonna have Trapster roll to see if he can pick up on you. And you have an edge in these situations?
For stealth.
Yeah.
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
16.
16? Okay. Yeah, he beat you. So he's able to sense where you are. And it's his turn. He's going to attempt. See, what is he going to do? We're going to use weapons blazing. Um, and that's basically a range attack superpower. Um, we're just going to roll an agility attack against your agility defense. He's utilizing one of his special traps. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, I'm not even gonna waste time asking you if this hits. This
Uh,
fantastic success.
this is an agility attack.
It's an agility attack, yes.
Slow motion dodge.
So you have a reaction. You got to pay 5 for that? Do you have to pay for that?
I don't remember having to pay 5 for slow motion dodge. I will
Let me,
check.
let me double check. I don't remember. I'm asking because I don't remember. You do
I
not. It's just a reaction.
I would have written. I thought I would have written it down, but it doesn't show.
No, you. I just looked at it. You don't have to. It's just a reaction. All right. So you use your reaction ability, slow motion dodge. I will re-roll for trouble. Yeah, that was a good decision because that was another fantastic success. That's crazy.
Man.
But I believe I believe a 19 still hits you, doesn't it?
Oh, it would have. Yeah.
So this is what happens. He shoots out
It does.
a bunch of sticky balls that bounce all around the room and ricochet towards you from different directions. One catches you on the wrist gauntlet, and one of them catches you on the left leg. So the right wrist gauntlet and the left leg. The leg is now uh, pinned to the floor, and whatever you would normally access with your right wrist is useless because there's like a ball of stuff on it. No damage though, but that's what happens. So on you.
Ah, okay.
What are you gonna do, man? It's your turn.
I know. I got to figure out how I'm gonna figure out what I'm going to do here, cause
I'm gonna put you on a time limit, but you have time to figure out what you want to do.
yeah, all I can really do is do a melee. Okay, can I cut my leg free with the claws?
I'm gonna need you to be more specific.
Can I use the claws to
You could try.
oh, all right.
The trapster's glue is pretty resistant to physical force. However, your claws might work a little bit differently on it because it's a different type of claw. So
I rolled a fantastic success.
so you attack the boot,
Yeah, I
or
attacked the you say the glue or the boot?
you attack the glue.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what happens. You attempted to claw through some of the putty. Uh, Now, the Trapster's special formula is pretty resistant to pretty much anything. Blunt force, um, only special, dissolving fluids can usually get through it, but it's also weak against certain types of lights on the spectrum. Your claws just happen to be able to get through it. So you are not only are you able to cut through it, but because you had a fantastic success for the rest of the round, I'm going to allow you to use a reaction to automatically slice through your glue of choice when you get hit by it.
Okay.
His turn again. He says, "Yeah," and he looks at you and he says, "You're becoming a nuisance, but I'm still doing my job of keeping you away from everybody." He shoots out some type of trap. It looks like the regular glue, but when it gets close to you, you see it's starting to formulate some type of shape. I'm gonna. It's an agility attack.
It's an agility attack directly towards me.
Yep.
Slow motion dodge.
All right. That's usually your reaction, so you know you're not gonna be able to use your. You have combat reflexes.
Yep.
Okay, so you got one more reaction. All right, slow motion dodge. Yeah, that mattered. Three, four. I already know a 10 doesn't hit. So when it gets close to you, it hits the ground and it sprouts up like a cage, but it wasn't in the correct position to catch you in it. It's on you.
Uh, so he's close enough for melee range.
Uh, you would have to jump, but yes.
Yeah, I'll jump. And yeah, just a regular attack with the energy claws.
Okay. Your right hand is still encased in the paste.
Am
So
I able to do a reaction to that?
how can you react to something that's already happened?
Okay. Uh,
But what I will allow you to do is, if he attacks you with some glue again, I'll allow you to react at that moment. All
okay.
right. Oh, why am I rolling? Rolling melee attack.
Dang, that's it's, why? Um, 7 plus 12.
That's a hit. What's the what you got
Doing
on your side?
5 times 4 plus 4.
So you're doing 24 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. So you jump up and you just trying to get your hand on him at this point. It's been annoying.
Very.
And you catch him in the face. You claw right through his face. He said, "Ah!" His turn again.
Sure you can.
He releases whatever hold he has on the ceiling and lands on the disc which is coming towards him. And he's just going to attempt to ram into you with the blades on the disc. Melee.
You said he's gonna ram at me with the blades on the disc.
Right. He's riding on the disc and he's going to try to just slice through you with the blades on the side of the disc. There are blades all around the disc. He's upgraded. There's a 12 hit.
On Malay,
Yes, melee.
No, sir, it does not.
All right. So once again, you jump out of the way of the spinning of the disc attack. So on you.
Um, so am I behind him, on the side of him, or what?
You're right next to him.
Yeah, I'm going to move behind him and claw him again.
All right, roll a melee attack.
10 melee. Okay, so 15 with
That's a hit.
the same Marvel die result as last time. Five
So you
plus five
so
times
you hitting
four
for another
plus
24.
huh?
You hitting for another 24.
Yeah.
All right. So you dodge him and you just jump on him and do another slice on his back with your left claws. Right claws are still still folded up.
Can I punch him in the head with that one since my claws are blocked?
You claw him right on the back of the head, slice down his back, and he screams and he's in bad shape now. He's going to try to get some distance from you. He's going to back up and he's going to try to trap you again. I already know a slow motion dodge. Are you going to use that?
The reaction to free my other claw?
No. Are you gonna do slow motion dodge to give him trouble?
Of
I mean,
course.
you technically can do both,
Oh, you definitely do both.
but that will use up all your reactions. Uh, so it's gonna be a 15.
Oh, hmm. Maybe I
So
spoke
you
too soon.
so give me a
A
second.
15 does hit.
Right. So um, ooh. So this is what happens. As he's backing up, you use one of your reactions to claw. Use your other claw to claw your other fist out of the paste, and you try to dodge away from this attack that's coming at you. Um, basically, he just goes wild boy all over the room in your area. Just just sprays his his glue all over the space that you're in. You jump up and try to dodge it, but when you come down, you're standing on some sticky mess, and your legs are pinned to the floor. Your legs aren't pinned, but traveling
I'm
through
stuck down.
this, right? Traveling through it, like just to explain, um, any creature that starts its turn in or moves into an affected space must make an agility check. Target number 16 or be paralyzed by it. Breaking free from it requires another melee check, target 16. So it's on you.
All right, so I got to start by doing. You said by doing a agility check.
That's what it is. So yeah, you got to start an agility check to try to jump out of this, or you'll be paralyzed.
I don't know if this is good or not. What do I have to beat? 16.
Yep.
Uh, 12 and 18.
All right. So you're able to muster up enough to jump out of this. So how would you like to? What would you like to do?
Is he still out of range for another melee attack?
You're not out. You
Oh,
can
I'm
get
still stuck.
no. You can get close to him and do a melee attack. You're free. You're good.
Yeah, I'm going to claw him yet again. I'm
Law again.
claw again. Two hops this time. All right, so this is pretty nice roll. 14, 19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. And what's the damage?
4 times 4 plus 4.
20 points of damage. All right, so this time you plunge your claws into his chest. Uh, both claws slash outwards, and you come down on top of him, and he's knocked out. You still had a problem of there being a bunch of paste all over the place. That's gonna make you leave moving out of here be difficult. Roll a vigilance check so you can check him. See what you roll. Vigilance check and then a logic check.
All right.
You're an investigator, right?
Yeah, investigate it. Yeah. Hold on for a second.
So you get an edge on the logic check.
All right.
So
So
maybe
first,
go ahead.
vigilance. Could have used this one at any other time. I got a fantastic success. 6-6. I basically got a 6-1-6 on looking at the floor. Um,
Well, you're looking at him.
I'm looking at him.
Yeah, you're examining him. You trying to figure out if he has anything on him.
Well, I got a fantastic success. What's that? It was 13 plus 3 is 16.
All right, so you notice by examining you and what you're doing is you're staying on top of him, so you're not on the sticky stuff. You're able to see that there are different types of fluids uh, in his suit, and you also notice that his suit is slippery. So he must have some type of coating on him that keeps him from getting stuck. And you assume that this other substance that's not the paste is that dissolving solution.
Okay. Uh, I take a little bit of it and kind of squirt it on the floor to see how it reacts to make sure.
And as you do so, it dissolves.
All right. I'll can I pull the suit off of him and stick him to the floor?
Uh, you can try.
Or you know what? Maybe I'll pull one of
Do
his
you,
gloves
do you
off.
think you have time for that?
What about just one glove?
His stuff is pretty securely attached to his suit. It's like an entire suit with.
Okay. I'll just take the bottle of the solution and just squirt me a path out of the room.
Okay. And as you're heading towards the door opens, and what looks like a giant armored porcupine walks through the door. And we're gonna cut to the laboratory, the opening of the laboratory door. We don't see what's inside, but Rondo and Keen walk out of it. And that's gonna end the episode. A lot happened today. A lot happened today. Can't really explain exactly what happened, but next episode we're going to check on Henchman and Silent Night and see how their adventure with Modoc goes. Like always, we at Team Apex appreciate everybody that listens and watches our show. Uh, if you enjoy what you heard or watched, please like, share, and subscribe. Hype us up. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. We are out.
Have a good night, y'all.